Hi, my name is Rod McKenzie. I'm a certified podorthist and former physiotherapist, and also the founder and owner of McKenzie Orthotics. What I'm doing with this video is giving you an overview of the McKenzie Orthotics site and the McKenzie Orthotics system for building customized orthotics. So the first thing I want to let you know is I am here to help you and support you. If you're confused about anything on this site, feel free to contact me. There's a couple of points of contact. Here we have the phone number, and if you look down here, there's a contact us down here as well. That's an email contact form. Phone number is also written down here, so feel free to get in touch if you have any questions. Alright, so in order to go from, this is a front page, in order to go from here, when you see this on the video, there may be a video in this area. I'm still working and tweaking things on this site as we go. So when you want to build an orthotic, there's a couple ways to get there. The easiest way to get to the orthotic builder is to click the link right here. It's a direct link. If you go here, it tells you a little bit more about the customizable foot orthotics that we're talking about, and then you would click here to get to the page where you can actually build them. The direct link is right there, and it takes you to the same spot. So before we get going here, there's a couple things you need to know about this site, and the first is that you do need an account number. I'm going to use a fake account number when we go to build this orthotic here, but you need an account number before you can use this system. In order to get that, you can apply. The application is right here. Okay, you click the application. It's an online form. You just fill it out, submit it at the end, and once you click submit, that'll come to me, and we will review your application, and as soon as you are approved, let's just go back here, you can go ahead and fill out this form and order foot orthotics for your patients. Okay, so there are all kinds of options here through this area to build a foot orthotic, and you may or may not be familiar with all of them, but there is good explanations for them down in this section. Okay, the video I'm recording right now is going to replace this one. Okay, so you'll be able to go through this video again. As you scroll down, here are links to specific pages. It's like protocols for these different conditions, though we do just pick a stereotypical plantar fasciitis patient and show what I would typically build for that patient myself after my experience over the past 15 years treating foot problems, and it's, again, like I said, a stereotypical patient, so there's going to be variations and whatnot, but it'll give you a good idea of my thought processes as I'm building these and using this system and showing you how to use the system to do it. Below that, here we have the shells. These are the different options you have above. Okay, shell width, top covers here. It runs through and describes each of them. Actually, I still have to add vinyl to that one. Bottom covers, and then into all the different additions and pads and that sort of thing. It runs right down through them all. Okay. Alright, so let's get into the fun part here, and let's build a pair of orthotics. What I will do actually is build something for me. I have some problems with metatarsalgia, so we'll start off with the shell here, and I'm not going to go into detail about why I'm picking what I'm picking. I'm just showing you how to do it. There's more detail on those protocols that I showed below and in the information below as well. I have a wide foot, so we're going with a wide shell. Top covers, I play a few different sports, that sort of thing. So I want a top cover that's suitable for activities like that. That's a 1/8 inch thickness, and it's a reasonable amount of cushion. So I do not want to put a thick bottom on there as well. Vinyl is just a thin vinyl that reinforces the bottom. We'll just do a 4-foot vinyl reinforcement. For a full length orthotic, it's always good to have a reinforcement. It helps it last better in the 4-foot and allows you to slide it in and out of shoes easier. Metatarsal pads for the metatarsalgia. I like bar pads. There's a met pad and a met bar pad. They're basically for the same purpose. They just are shaped a little differently, and you'll see more information on that in the information below. Just scroll down here a little bit more. Heel pads I do not need. Now, one thing with these arch pads I do not need. If you're not going to use the option, which you should not use an option unless you absolutely need to. The simpler you build these, the better. For both you and your patients. Okay, you start to add things in that aren't really necessary. It's just one more thing that could irritate the foot if it's not needed. Okay, now the ones with this asterisk, they have an even bigger chance of irritating the foot if not needed. These are options that you don't really need to use to make a decent foot orthotic, but they can be helpful for some. What I recommend with these is that if you're going to start using any of arch pads, heel stabilizers, extensions, 2 to 5 or Mortons, there's a heel lift associated with the stabilizer, or the 4-foot posting, that you call me and we'll talk about it. Just make sure that you really know what you're doing and are using them appropriately. So heel stabilizers, none. Rear foot posting, I do have a mild pronation. Because of the way the orthotics are built, there's already an arch built into them that can help control pronation to a certain extent, and I don't need any additional posting with my rear foot varus, so I just do not select that. None. And shoe size, I have big feet, men's 13, and that's all there is to it. I just put together an orthotic for myself and someone. This would be a fairly typical orthotic for someone with metatarsalgia. It'll probably look quite similar to the one we build in the protocols down here for metatarsalgia. Okay. If you click Add to Cart, that gets added to the cart. You can review through here all your options that you chose. Quantity is here, price is here, and the options at this stage are to continue shopping. If you click that, it just goes back and you can make an orthotic for someone else. We'll go back to the shopping cart here. Or if you hit checkout, what happens is it goes to the next stage where you put in your name and all the same information you'd typically put if you were ordering something online. The next one goes to a secure page where this is a secure page as well. You can see by the HTTPS. If you fill out all this information, it'll take you to the credit card page. Alright, so let's back up a bit here again. I'll just back right up it one more time. So what I built, and when you go forward and back that way, after you fill it out, it just resets these all to where they started. What I built would look something like this. Okay, it would not have this spur pad. It would have the metatarsal pad, though it's a bar pad shaped a little bit different than that. Arch support is built right into the orthotic, and this is the same type of top cover. So that's what I would have just put together from this orthotics builder. All right, that is about it. If you have any questions for me, feel free to contact me. Phone number here. Also, where did that? Here we go. Contact us right here. You can either call or email. If you call, make sure you leave a message. We there's oftentimes that I'm unable to get to the phone, and I don't have someone answering this number at all times. So just leave a message if you don't catch us, and hopefully we'll work together soon. Make it a great day.